So we're starting partial product today. So we're going to start with 2-digit numbers times a 1-digit number. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with, say, 54 times 3. Okay? So how we are going to start is I like to have you start with the ones column and work your way over towards the hundreds or thousands or whatever's over there. Other people like to start with the bigger number. But I feel like when you start with the ones column, it keeps things neater and more organized. Does this make sense? Because you're eventually going to be adding, so you've got to keep your numbers lined up correctly. So we're going to start with, get a different color. We're going to start with 3 times 4. Okay? 3 times 4. What is 3 times 4? Gianna, what's 3 times 4? 12. So I'm just going to write down 12. Right? Now, we need to go 5 times 3. Do you see how we're touching both numbers? But what is the value of that 5? How much is that 5 worth? How much is the 5 worth, Jeremiah? 50. Good. It's really a 50 right there, right? So we're doing really 3 times 50. Right? Okay. So what is 3 times 50? 3 times 50. Ellie, what's 3 times 50? 150. So what's our trick for multiplying numbers that end in 0? What's our trick for multiplying numbers that end in 0? Tyler?
Slap on a 0?
Yeah, you slap on a 0. So what, everyone, 3 times 5, blow it in your bubble. Throw it out.
15.
15, right? 3 times 5 is 15. Then we slap on that 0, and then we get the 150, right? So now we've multiplied this bottom number times the 1s and times the 10s. Are there any other numbers left for us to multiply it by? Nope. So we're going to then add those two things together. So what is 2 plus 0? 2. 1 plus 5?
6.
And 1 plus nothing?
1.
Good. And there's our answer. Our answer is 162. Sound good? Okay, we're going to do another one like this together as a group. Let's see here. Who has a 2-digit number for me that does not end in 0? 2-digit number. Hunter. 2-digit, meaning there's 2 parts to it. A 1's place and a 10's place. Alora. 63. Okay, let's do 63. Let's do 63 times 6. Who can tell me, where do I start? Where do I start? Daniel, what do I do first? 3 times 6. Good. So who can tell me, what is 3 times 6? Blow it in your bubble. Throw it out.
18.
18. So 3 times 6 is 18. I write down my 18, lining up my 1s with my 1s and my 10s with my 10s, right? And what do I do next? What do I do next, Benny?
I forgot.
What do I do next? Ellie, what do I do next?
Maybe 6 times 6. 60 times 6.
Good. 60 times 6. But it looks like a 6, but we know it's in the tens place. So it has that value of 2 longs, right? Okay. So let's do our trick. What is 6 times 6? Blow it in your bubble. Throw it out. 36. Now we have 6 times 6 equals 36, but the value of that really is 6D. So what do I need to do? Morgan, we know that 6 times 6 is 36, right? What do we do now? Good. Slap on a 0. So Morgan, we have 6 times 6 equals 36, and we slapped on a 0. What do we get now? Close. 360, right? Okay, so now do I have any more numbers left to multiply? Nope. So what do I need to do now? What do I do next? What do I do next, Kira? You add them together. Okay, let's do it together. 8 plus 0 is?
8.
1 plus 6 is?
7.
3 plus nothing?
3.
Our answer is?
378.
Good. I'm going to make it. Okay, now, let's see here. Let's do, I need a 2-digit number. 2-digit number, Ramsey. 99, okay. 99, let's do 99 times 5. Now, what is, where do we start? Because I know that you can walk me through this now. Where do we start? What should we start with, Bennett?
5 times
5. Which 9 are we multiplying? The ones? Okay. Really, it's my preference that you start with the ones, but it works either way. Okay? So 9 times 5 is, blow it in your bubble. 9 times 5 is, throw it out.
45.
Good. So I'm going to write down my 45, lining up my ones with my ones, my tens with my tens. What do I do next? What am I going to do next? Zoe, what do I do next?
90 times 5.
90 times 5, because we know that 9's in the tens place, so it has that value. So 90 times 5, here's another trick you can do. We're just going to slap on a 0, right? I'm just going to slap it down there right now. Now I don't need to stick it on later. So what is 9 times 5? Blow it in your bubble. 9 times 5 is, last it up and pay attention please, throw it out.
45.
And we already had that 0 down, so we don't need to worry about it anymore. What do I need to do now? What's the next step, Kyla? Add it. Okay. 5 times, 5 plus 0 is?
5.
4 plus 5 is?
9.
9 plus, 4 plus 0 is?
4.
Our answer is?
495.